Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to do a quick update for you guys on the FTMO challenge results using the EA passing robot. I'm not going to touch on what the EA passing robot is. I've covered that in previous videos. If you go through the playlist, you'll be able to see exactly what it is and I go into detail about it. But essentially, as the name suggests, it's an EA or a robot that we are running on the MT4 platform to pass the FTMO challenge. Okay, so before we obviously dive into the details, just an overview, you can see here we did actually meet the profit target. We broke it up here, which means we would have passed the challenge down here. I left it running. It had some losses and then it went back up and broke the 500 profit mark again. You'll see at the moment, just ignore my time is off. I'm running a VPS, but basically it's Sunday today, so we've only got one day left. Today is the 13th of November, so we've only got Monday left for this robot to end, which would be tomorrow. Now, just something I wanted to point out from the previous video that I explained what I'm going to do, and it will explain or kind of give you some context as to why I'm running different lot sizes, right? But essentially what I started on doing is I ran a 5 lot size, which is risking 1% of the per trade, right? And on the 5 lot size, you can see this is where we had the drawdown, and then we went all the way up here with one trade breaking the $500 mark. So I then basically said in my last video is that the 5 lot size risking 1% per trade definitely, from my testing, as you can see, passes the FTMO demo challenge, right? But then I wanted to see what if I drop the lot size a bit. So if I drop the lot size, will I still be able to pass the challenge, maybe taking even less drawdown and being more conservative? And I changed it to a 3.5 lot size. So I dropped the lot size a bit. And you can see here from there, we had a couple of losses on the 3.5 lot size, but then the 3.5 lot size actually then passed the challenge as well, which is what I wanted to prove is, can I pass the challenge essentially twice, which I did now, using two different lot sizes. So if you see down here, right, the ticket number is 126. It ends in 126, right? So 200726126, and our balance was negative $13, right? So that's essentially, let's say, starting from zero. So let's jump down here to the trades to have a look at that, right? So we've obviously passed the minimum 5 trading days. Maximum daily loss, we permitted 500. We're well under half of that. Max loss permitted 1,000, again, quite well under that. Profit targets 500, we've obviously broken that. So we've passed the FTMO challenge, right? If you look at the equity, we are $10,800. The number of trades we've taken are 20. Lots we've taken is 70. This is very interesting. It doesn't actually have a very high win rate. And what you see is that, and I mean, you can look at this graph here. You've got quite a lot of losses. You've got 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades, 8 trades. You have 8 trades, 8 losing trades, and then you've got 1 trade, boom, that pushes you up into profit. And then you do the same thing again. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losing trades, and then again 1 winning trade, 1 losing trade, 1 winning trade. So the winning trades aren't a lot, but they are quite significant. So you take a lot of buys and stop sells and things like that, buy limits, stop limits, but then it hits a lot of stop losses, and then when the one runs, it runs and makes up for everything. So just to go back to this point, I've covered this in the previous video. I'm not going to touch on it now. The 5 lot size basically went up and passed the challenge. So I'm not going to touch on the 5 lot size, but then when we see here, like I mentioned, we're basically at 0, right? Although it's a negative balance, let's just say we started off with 0, just for the ease of this. And so essentially starting a new challenge, right? And you can see the ticket number is 126. So if we go down here to 126, which is around here, right? You'll see that we took a loss. So we lost $76. Then we see, which is ticket 126, right? So using 3.5 lot size. Then you can see the next sell made up $400, which gave us that initial push up. And then after that, we had a buy, which tipped us down again. And then the last trade on a 3.5 lot size again pushed us up $400, which allowed us to break it. So you can see a loss, profit, right? And that sort of translates over here. So if we go up here and have a look, you'll see we had, this loss down here. We had one big push up, which was the 400 odd trade. We had the loss and then the winning trade again. So basically what I'm trying to explain or trying to convey is that if we look at the history or the results, right, where I started off on the 5 lot sizes going up here, we passed the FTMO challenge on the 5 lot size account. We then had a lot of drawdown, a lot of losses, as you can see here on the 3.5 lot sizes, quite a few losses, and then we've had 2 winning trades on the 3.5 lot sizes that allowed us to pass it again, which is what this is demonstrating. So 5 lot size, bang, past the FTMO challenge, and then if we look at it from, let's say, a 0 point again here, bang, 3.5 lot size, pass the challenge as well. And yes, it's not indicative of a full 30 days. Remember, we've only got a 14-day account, and I basically let this run for 1 week each, right? So I ran a 5 lot size until it passed, and then I ran a 3.5 lot size until it passed. But I think what it demonstrates is that either using a 5 or 3.5 lot size, in 1 week I was able to pass this FTMO challenge, which really gives me a lot of sort of motivation that if I had to run either the 5 lot size or I ran the 3.5 lot size for the full 2 weeks or 14 days that they allowed me, I would quite comfortably pass the challenge. That's sort of the takeaway I'm getting from this. Okay, this is testing the pre-file or the preset of the first set file that the vendor gives you, which is targeting 10% monthly profit, which is what you need to do to pass this particular challenge. The next preset, like I showed you on the previous video, is half of that. So it's 5% a month, which then allows you to pass verification stage 2. And then you've got a live preset, which has no monthly percentage target profit. So I'm hoping this gives you guys some confidence. If you want to use this going live, please, I've got a Discord down below, absolutely free. There's a lot of discussions happening around what timeframes to use, what lot sizes, what preset files. A lot of people are sharing information on EAPASSING, what brokers and what prop firms it passes. Just to summarize here, I am using preset 1 for FTMO. I ran it on a 5-minute chart, both 5 lot size and a 3.5 lot size, and this is the result that I got. So please go join the Discord, absolutely free. Give us some feedback if you are testing this robot. If you decide to run this robot on a live account to pass the FTMO, please let us know as well how your results are going and what sort of opportunities open up for you. I may be doing this on a live account. I maybe still haven't gotten over the trauma of the monetary losing my live FTMO challenge, so we'll see how it goes. But I think this is quite promising, and I may land up moving this over to a live challenge. As always, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.